I remember at the beginning dropping signs, and I was baffled about the amount of people that would call. And the way that these guys market it, I'm like, what? You take a coroplast sign and you write on it with a Sharpie and people are actually going to call you?
You're listening to Flip Empire, the show committed to helping real estate entrepreneurs who want to build their empire without sacrificing their life. Your success and freedom starts now with your host, Alex Pardo.
How was it that you came across wholesaling? Because I remember, the first time I heard wholesaling, it just seemed super foreign to me. And I think I completely overcomplicated it. And it was honestly by luck that I kind of fell into wholesaling. I'm curious, who exposed you to the idea and the niche of wholesaling?
Yeah. So I had a good friend of mine that known for years, and we would always go out and do stuff. And then he would, get up at 10 o'clock and go to the gym and do this and do that and have this really flexible schedule. And for years, I'm like, dude, what do you do? And he tried to explain it and I never understood it. And then one day he's like, oh, look, just come into work with me and, check it out. And so I came in one day, check this out. I was like, all right, I think I can do this, and come in the next week to start. And he wasn't there. He actually got into a bad car wreck the night before and was out for a couple months. And so this was 2004. Market was going crazy. And I kind of got thrown into it pretty quickly, but it was through him that I got exposed to it. And then after working with this company for a little bit, I come to realize very quickly that it wasn't that he was super flexible in his schedule. It was that he just wasn't super motivated.
Got it. Right. So didn't have the work ethic. And at that point for you, was it still about did you see wholesaling as a means to an end? Or was that something that you felt, you could get passionate about?
I got really excited about wholesaling because with any sales job, if you've done them and you like doing that commission stuff, you get that thrill, that rush of being able to, hunt and find and then also sell stuff. And so I remember at the beginning dropping signs, and I was baffled about the amount of people that would call. And the way that these guys market it, I'm like, what? You take a coroplast sign and you write on it with a Sharpie and people are actually going to call you?
Yep. And
you
would what now?
I'd say I remember I dropped 6 signs in an area outside of Orlando, and I had 74 calls over a 4-day period, to the point where I was like, stop calling me. I hope the code enforcement takes on these signs.
Yeah, man. And is that how you got your first deal?
Yeah. So I remember selling my first deal on a sign. It was in a little hot area of Orlando, Cotazellia Park, and it was like $74,000, I think, is what we sold it for in 2004. And now that house wholesale price is probably $174,000.
Brother, I purposely avoid looking back at old emails from 2007, 8, 9, 11. I look back at some of those old school emails that we used to send out, and I'm like, wow, if we just would have kept this one and that one and this one. So, but that's another conversation. When you first started wholesaling, were you still doing your sales job, or did you completely transition out? You burned the bridge and it was going to be about real estate?
So I would say the first 90 days of wholesaling, I was actually going to do the Fire Academy. And so I was going to wholesale on my days that I was off from being a firefighter. Uncle's was teaching the program, retired firefighter, this and that over locally. So I was going to do both of it. And after about 3 months, I realized that I had to be all in on this, and I couldn't split it. And if I wanted to be truly successful in it, this was what I was going to eat and breathe. And man, I loved it, though. It was just so fun.
All right, my friend, I hope you enjoyed that Flip Empire episode and got a lot of value out of it. Make sure to check the show notes page for any resources that were mentioned. And speaking of resources, honestly, I don't think I've done the best job of sharing with you my top curated, highly recommended tools and resources that I use in my business or have used in my business. In some cases, these are affiliate relationships with people that I highly trust and respect. And I know these tools and resources can help you and your business go to the next level. And as an ethical bribe, if you decide to try out one of these resources using my link, I will go ahead and send you an unadvertised bonus. I'll send you something of high value. All you got to do is shoot me an email, alex@flipempire.com. Go ahead and let me know that you that you tried out this resource, and however I can help you getting started with that, chances are that I know it very, very well and currently use it or have used it. So make sure to check that out, flipempire.com/resources. And if I can be of help or service to you in any way, just shoot me an email, alex@flipempire.com, and I will do anything I can for you. Have an amazing day, and I'll catch you on the next show.